Hi guys, I did not even know that it was recording. As you see, I'm sporting up my Got 7. No, my Jackson shirt. Anyways, guys, the topic we was talking on, I think it was yesterday, was, the child case of Gabriel Fernandez. It kind of reminded me of the Zara Baker case because all the signs were there. I mean, and the social workers did not a damn thing to help these kids. I mean, they're always messing where they have no business, and where they have the business to be messing it, they don't. I mean, it's like they don't care, basically. The system failed these poor babies. I mean, Gabriel, his teacher tried so hard to get get him removed from the abuse he was experiencing. I mean, this poor child will go to school with chunks of hair missing out of his head, a black eye, BB's invaded in him. The photo of him whenever that he died, they showed. I want to cry. Just I'm gonna try not to, but I probably will. This poor child, from here down, he was completely bruised up. His ribs was broken. He would have been kicked, I believe, so hard to where it ruptured something inside of his stomach. His neck area right in here was just gone. I mean, you couldn't even see his neck. In his groin, in his private area, there were BBs embedded. His back, basically, the skin was peeling off from where he was burnt with cigarettes, where cigarettes was put out on him. Sad. Very sad. Hold on a minute, guys. And each time that these caseworkers would go out to his YouTube would totally, if I say the word, I'm gotta keep it clean, guys, but I am really going to bash his parents. I really don't care. I'm going to bash them as much as I can. I wish to God that while they are in prison, that somebody torture them the same way that they torture that boy. Kill them for all we care. I don't care. They killed that child. They deserve a punishment too. Me, I don't believe in the death penalty. I don't. But when it comes to a child, fry them motherfuckers. Fry them. That's the way I look at it. I mean, because a child is that pure innocence. They did not ask to be brought into this world. They did not ask. They don't do nothing major to deserve such punishment. They don't. I mean, if you feel you need a break, I mean, damn, I'm pretty sure you got family. I mean, his grandmother was taking care of him since he was a baby up till he was 7 years old. And then his skank of a mom want to come in and take him? Nah, that wouldn't have worked with me. That would not have worked with me. If I was his grandparent, I know his grandparents fought as much as they could. And, there is, really nothing that a grandparent can do unless abuse is obvious. But the thing is, the abuse was so freaking there. It was there, plain sightly there. His eyes were black when he went to school. I mean, come on now. He didn't get that from falling. There's no way. I have a little boy, rough as hell, jumps off of everything. His, but when he falls, does he have a black eye? No. He might have little scrapes, little bruises or something from where he fell, but no black eye, no broken ribs, no nothing like that. They blame this on a fall. On a fall, guys. I'm just going to leave it at that because I already know YouTube is going to utilize me on this. But I don't care. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to speak my mind. This is what my channel is about. All topics are open for discussion. And that is one thing that has played on my mind since I heard of the case. It reminded me of the Zara Baker case. Here that she only lived about 20 minutes from where I am located. This child was handicapped. I mean, she was a special child. Let's put it that way. That's the way I like to think of children with disability. I got a son that has a mild form of autism and ADHD. Yes, I do pull my hair out sometimes, and I do feel like, oh my God, it drives you crazy. But not to the point where, I'm thinking of hurting or harming my child in any way. If I get in that state of mind where I feel like I can't handle it, I will walk outside, and I would just scream. I got wide open space. I scream, to relieve the pressure. Because I am a single mother of 4 kids. One of them a teenager, who is actually, to me, is worse than the kids because of the attitude problem. But, these babies that are being harmed, these babies that are being beaten, abused, molested, the system is failing them. They're failing them all around the world. The DPS is there to protect them. They're there to protect them. They're supposed to be, but they're not. They're failing them. They're messing with the people that care for their kids instead of messing with the people that is actually harming their kids. And to me, that speaks high volumes of what this society is about. And if I was a caseworker and I would, seen this, I would have to remove that child automatically. He'd been gone, and put back with his grandparents. In the Zara Baker case, the dad tried to say he did not know nothing about the abuse that was going on. Fucking liar. How do you not know? Come on. How do you not know? If I am a stepmother of a child, and let's say, I'm abusing them or something, blah, 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 blah. And, the dad is living with me. We're living together. Come on now. He knew. I'm just going to have to get off this subject. And let's talk about something else. Another case that has been on my mind. Trying to think of the case, guys. I can't think of it. I need to do more research on the case that I want to talk about. It's the case of the Memphis 3. Were they wrongly convicted, or they, or what? Obviously the DNA did come back years later, and yes, they were wrongly convicted. They were just singled out because of their Gothic background, how they basically presented themselves. They were into the Gothic scene, into the satanic things. Which doesn't always mean bad things. Just because somebody's Gothic and they wear black clothes and they wear does not make them a bad person. Most of them are actually very sweet. very daring and very, you know, very well mannered and everything. I mean, that's like singling out. I mean, this society has come to basically, I think it's like a race war right now. I mean, black against, you know, about the cop situation with the George Floyd. That cop deserved some kind of punishment, and he got nothing. I seen the video. I cried. This man, this grown man now, laying on the ground, this cop on top of him with his knee embed into his neck to where he's hollering he cannot breathe. He's hollering he cannot breathe. Then all of a sudden he loses all control of his bowel movements. This grown man started hollering for his mom, who is dead. Because, you know, who was deceased. They held him like that for 9.5 to 10 minutes. So eventually he stopped breathing. And then they decided they want to call for EMS. A little too damn late, don't you think? A little too late. They tried to resuscitate him, but to no use. He was gone. And that is what started the racial tension between the cops and the African American community. Me, myself, I am mixed. My mother was Caucasian. My dad is African American, and I have a great grandma who is a full-blooded Cherokee Indian. So, you know, I'm like a box of crowns, you know, like Corolla crowns. You know, I'm mixed with all kind of things. So, you know, this race thing, where does that leave us mixed kids? Where does it leave us? It's basically like y'all are tugging us, pulling us, like, you better come on this side or you better come on this side. Or, you know, it's like y'all are pulling us and trying to make us into something that, you know, basically, we don't know. Me, myself, it's confusing. I am 33 years old. Because as I was growing up, all my friends were white, you know. We all got along, and, you know, it was just a great time. But now, it's like, where does this leave us mixed kids? Really, I am really want to start a thing for this as mixed kids. That's really what I really want to do, and you know, just do it, go from there, because, you know, we deserve to be heard too as mixed kids. You know, not as you're black because your skin color is not pale. You know, we're mixed. And we need, us mixed kids need to get together and, you know, and just stick together, because obviously there's too much racial tension going on. We have no idea what to I mean, to me, you know, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to think on that subject. I don't, because it's hard. It's hard because, you know, my mom is deceased. She died back in 2015. Right, my son was a month old when she died, and it was May 7th, just a day before Mother's Day, when she decided to go and be with God, to be in paradise forever, to finally let go. She fought for years, you know, and she fought for us, and she would not have let it go. She wouldn't if she didn't know we could make it our own. I'm not gonna lie, after my mom passed away, I did fall off the bandwagon there for a minute, for about a year or two. luckily my aunt on my dad's side stepped in and helped me by taking my then 1.5-year-old, she was going to be 2, and she basically raised her, and I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful because now she is smart. She does not know nothing in regards to what happened. I mean, she remembers her Nana, believe me. She remembers her because she would tell you every day. Because I remember I told her that her Nana will always be in her heart. You ask her to this day, and she would tell you her Nana's in her heart. She talks to her Nana. And like I told her, it's all right. You can talk to your Nana because your Nana's there. She's listening. She may not answer, but she's listening to you. Because she was a Nana's baby before she passed. I remember Mama would be asleep, and she would sneak beside her, and she would just get all the ice out of her cup. My Mama would wake up and be like, "Who took her? Took her ice out of her cup?" But she was who done it. It was her little messy 1-year-old grandchild at the time that took all her ice out of her cup. I mean, my mama was just a woman of one kind. Nobody could ever amount to her. Nobody could ever be her because she was that Caucasian, but she didn't take shit from nobody. Black, white, she didn't care. Because I remember black girls would try to, temper over her, and guess what? My mama always won that because, like she told him, just because she's white doesn't make no difference. And my experience is when I went to high school, from the time I walked through the doors of High Brighton, black girls did not like me for some reason. I do not know why. I never done nothing to these girls or nothing. But I would walk down the hallways and, I would get my hair pulled and, one day I went home, and I was basically in tears, I was getting I was getting fed up with it. And my mama finally found out what was going on. And like she told me, she gave me 2 options. The first option was, you beat her ass. The second option was, if I don't beat her ass, I get my ass beat when I get home. And I definitely wasn't getting my ass beat when I get home. And I'm like, well, what kind of options were those, So the next day, whenever I went to school, needless to say, she pulled my hair for the last and final time because I basically banged her face into the lockers and ended up getting handcuffed for the first time, and kind of scared me. I started crying. I thought I was going to jail and all this. And then my mama came up in there, and she high-fived me, and it surprised the hell out of everybody. And the principal and all, they're like, well, you're condoning your daughter to do this. And just like my mama said, because I had went to the principal plenty of times about this, and just like my mom told them that I have complained to them about this and they did nothing, so I took matters into my own hands, and yes, she did justify what I done. And when she came out, she demanded me to be unhandcuffed, and she said, Bubba, you ready to go shopping? Let's go to Cato so we can go get us something. And I mean, it was a surprise. I remember that to this day because it surprised the hell out of everybody, the principal, the law and all that was standing there. But my mama let them know that nobody's going to ruin her for her kids. Her kids will defend themselves no matter what it took, no matter what the measures it was. Because I was suspended for a week while this girl only got suspended for 2 days. Which, it didn't matter, It didn't. Because when I went back to school, she never laid another hand on my hair again. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it was, but speculation came out that she was jealous because I had hair and she did. I don't know. At this time, I was coming from an all, white school, Happy Valley. And, I always thought hair was hair. As long as you got it, it's beautiful. And, but obviously I was wrong. Well, what time they putting you on the rack? I don't know. That's what I thought, and I still think that to this day. Hair is beautiful as long as you got it. Short, long, medium, it doesn't matter. No matter if it's thick, coarse. It doesn't matter if it's thin, if it's like mine. Look at mine. Mine is naturally wavy, and sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I pull it straight, just it's because I don't like it wavy, but this is my natural hair. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Leave me some things at the bottom of the video to talk about, because this is open discussion about anything, any case, or anything you would like to talk about. Leave it in the comment section below, and remember, love is love. Put God first, and I love y'all, my beautiful butterflies. Y'all have a blessed night, okay?